Hello, everyone, and welcome to our class. I'm a big fan of Disney, and if I was playing you the full slideshow in class, you would be hearing the theme song of Be Our Guest, which I hope you will feel that you are a very welcome guest in our class. As you know, our class is on Canvas, and everything you need to know is in your syllabus and on Canvas. I recommend that you print the syllabus, even though I know it's several pages, and most of you don't want to, but I recommend that you do so you can use the worksheets while we're in class, and so that you always have a reference to our course schedule and all the course requirements. I'm going to pause in the introduction here and talk about extra credit because as soon as school starts, we have extra credit opportunities. I would like for you all to download the Ellucian Go app for MJC. You will see that you have access to everything at MJC on that app, which will include events. You can earn up to 20 points of extra credit, and that's 5 points per event. These are the questions that you're going to answer each time you want to earn those 5 points. This list is in your syllabus and it is also on Canvas. You will answer these same questions for any extra credit that you do. You don't need to bring a brochure from the event. You can just answer these questions. You will turn them in on April 23rd when we have our exam in our class. You type them up and staple them together and then staple them to your exam. Three types of ongoing extra credit will be listed on our Canvas page. Some Thursday nights, there's a civic engagement project that takes place right in our classroom, and they show videos and have discussions. Wednesdays at 3, they have Science Colloquium over on the West Campus in Science 115. They have lots of speakers that are very interesting because they are specialists in their fields. Some Fridays, the Modesto Area Partners in Science program presents a really well-known speaker on innovations in science, and these often relate to psychology. Oh, and a fourth actually is the healthy living presentations, and those will be posted on Ellucian, and they will also be on my website. We also have a psychology discussion group, and I will be sending you an email with this information so you don't have to try to copy it from this PowerPoint. We're going to have one a month, February, March, and April, and we meet on a Tuesday. 2 of these will be from 4 to 5, probably in Form 102, although I don't have that room secured yet. And the one that's on the 3rd will last from 4 to 6, and that's where I'm going to talk about psychology careers. February 4th, please join us for a very lively and interactive presentation on bipolar disorder, and on April 7th, the same for an antisocial personality disorder presentation. Again, these are for extra credit, and each of one of them is for 5 points. Okay, important details. Just a reminder, keep that box that your rental iClicker came in so you can return it to the bookstore. They really like having the box back. Register your iClicker only through Canvas. Don't go anywhere outside Canvas. Just go to the left navigation tab that says iClicker registration and put in your iClicker number, and later also put your iClicker number in your phone. You will find your iClicker number on the back of your iClicker unless it's rubbed off. In that case, you'll find it inside the battery compartment. As I mentioned, you're going to print the syllabus and bring it to class. Your primary text for the class is free download, as you've seen in your syllabus and online. And the debate text is one that you can buy or rent, or I put it in the library for you so you don't have to spend money on that. Just use it over in the library. iClicker questions count for a lot of points, and they start Thursday, February 6th, after we start on Tuesday, February 4th. So be prepared by reading the assigned material. Okay, back to iClicker registration. This is a screenshot from Canvas. You can see that iClicker registration is on the left. When you click on that button, it takes you to this registration. You put in your ID from your clicker, you put in your email, and leave your country as United States. And click register, and you will be registered. Again, this is where you see the number from your iClicker on this style of iClicker or on this style of iClicker, and look in the battery compartment if you don't see it there. Oh, let's go back to iClickers for just a second. I want you to make a good attempt at registering your iClicker. If you are unable to do so, please contact iClicker support by going to iClicker.com and finding their phone number. I'll also be emailing you the phone number. Occasionally, students have challenges with registering their iClickers. I want you to know that when we come into class and start using them on February 6th, that even if yours isn't registered, when you use it, you will still be earning your points, and when it does register, it will collect the points you've earned and connect them with your name. So you'll be just fine. Okay, one of my heroes is Steve Jobs. And I like that he said there's only one success: to be able to spend your life in your own way. You're going to hear me talking a lot about that because psychology exists in order to improve the quality of life for people. And I think quality of life is something that all of you need to be thinking about a lot while you're on your college journey. I don't want any of you to end up in a little cubicle staring at a computer screen all day. I would like you to have more variety and to spend your life in your own way, both at work and when you're not at work. So on this slide, you can click this and you can listen to Steve Jobs' last words. And I think that he does a very nice job of letting you know things that he has discovered are important after living a fairly short life and dying from cancer, yet being a creative genius in his time. You can come back to this and click on that. I'm going to move on. Okay, so Ashley Montagu said, "The deepest personal defeat suffered by a human being is constituted by the difference between what one was capable of becoming and what one has in fact become." So I am illustrating this with, I used to really want to be a snow cone lady. I thought that the one that came to the park across the street from my house at Grace Ada Park when I was younger was a hero, and I wanted to be just like her. Well, actually, I got to go behind the counter and make a shave ice while I was in Hawaii, and that was fun. However, dreams change, and I'm really glad that I teach at MJC and have had a chance to do consulting work with the San Francisco 49ers. Apologies, Raider fans. I would do it for the Raiders if they wanted to hire me. Okay. One other note, please make sure you drop your courses if you decide to discontinue, because it's always really sad to me to see students receive an F that they didn't earn just because they didn't drop their classes. I believe that college is a place where a student ought to learn not so much how to make a living, but how to live. So you're going to hear a lot about that from me in this class. And I've included pictures of my sons who, while they did go to college and they do have some cool jobs, they also spend a lot of time underwater, way high up in the mountains and on top of the water. And that's what I wish for you guys. Okay, so to review, are you on course in our class? Do you have the syllabus printed and have you read it completely? Is your iClicker registered and ready to be used in class? Don't forget about saving the box. Please